Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from 8th group. We will presentation about neurolinguistic programming. So before we start our presentation, I would like to introduce our members. The first one is Zakiratul Munawwaro, Andi Aspati Alisa, Andi Alia Maharani, Ceria Tridi April Syamsul, and me, Ahmad Surya Wijaya Amin. So, the definition of neurolinguistic programming or NLP is a science that studies internal structures in human, where the structures are designed with the aim of being useful for human themselves. Neurology is our thought and ways of thinking. Linguistic, how we use language and how it affects us. And the last, plan. Plan is how to organize action to achieve goals. For the next presentation by our members.
The nature of language. Language is a verbal tool used to communicate. Language is a system of arbitrary spoken symbol used by members of a language community to communicate and interact with each other based on their shared culture. Language disability is called language pathology. There are three main problems in language pathology that are discussed, namely dyslexia, aphasia, and the language of the deaf.
Next point is nature of language learning. NLP also helps people create positive goals for their future, helping to formulate specific goals and plans that will get them to a better future. When used in educational practice, NLP will be very useful for reducing anxiety, insecurity, and high stress index that students have when participating in teaching and learning activities. In addition to students, NLP will also be able to help teachers grow their confidence as someone who must show a good image in front of students. If the problems faced by teachers and students have been resolved, it is likely that both of them will feel teaching and learning activities are fun and effective.
Principles for teaching. So there were 9 principles in teaching. Namely, the first is metamodals, is a linguistic technique to help one complete it again. And the second is Milton modals. Milton modals is describe how to use language to induce and maintain a trance state that connects hidden resources in our personality or subconscious. And the third is anchoring. Anchor modeling is an agile database modeling technique suite for information that change over time both in structure and content.
The next is metaphor, figurative language that provides an analogical comparison expression. The next is reframing. This activity of reframing events to turn negative emotions into positive is known as the reframing technique. The next is representation system, the child's ability to recognize the environment. The next is submodalities, representation of modalities or 5 senses. It is through this submodality that you will be creative to reprogram your mind. The next is perceptual position. Define if it means perceptual position, which change position to change perception and gain a more complete understanding of something. And the last is metaprogram, is a program at the meta level that functions as a sorting tool when processing a meaning through perception, which includes visual, auditory, and kinesthetic input processes.